When we arrived in the crazy, bustling city of Bangkok, we were amazed to see the hard work of the Thais come to life. Motorcyclists zoomed past our private van as we headed towards our first adventure. We luckily stayed at the Solitaire Hotel that was a walking distance from surrounding malls like one called Terminal 21. There were many boutiques and even markets located right in the center. We also learned how to barter at the Platinum Mall in Bangkok, in Thai. You have to be calm, collected, and polite, but also let them know if you think it is too expensive. Beginning to set down the item and walk away does have its perks, and more often than not, they will say yes to your barter. After Bangkok, we went up to the northern region of Thailand in Chiang Mai. This is where we went on a silk making tour and learned how exactly the Thai are known for their silk. Silk, of course, comes from the silkworm. As it grows and grows while eating mulberry leaves, it becomes a larva and eventually spins a cocoon around itself and changes to a pupa to prepare to become a moth. The life cycle usually lasts for 45 to 50 days, with 5 to 7 of those days being trapped in the cocoon. In this time, people will unwind the silk thread and weave it into a silk cloth that we know and love to feel as it is so soft. Not to worry, as the moth comes out just fine from the cocoon and can live a normal life. This process is very deliberate and also very laboring. Women are constantly in motion to thin out the silk while threading it together. The machines they use here are old indeed, but it keeps the culture alive as they still put hard work into making such a delicacy for their culture and other surrounding states as well. The diligent work pays off when some of the silk is used for clothing during traditional dance. The bottom of the skirt on traditional clothing is patterned, which can translate to the status of the woman. The length also relates to status, as the longer it is, the more rich she is said to be. Here are a few clips of what we saw of traditional dance, and you can see the traditional clothing within that. Silk can be almost found anywhere you go in Thailand, from chic boutiques to the buzzing night markets. Street and night markets, you have a better opportunity to barter and to lower the prices with the worker. Be warned though, as workers may appear to be on their phones and may not pay attention to you shopping. If they are, they might tell you that something is made in Thailand, like elephant pants, when it truly wasn't. The display of stores and their product is very important in Thailand. They want to not only be aesthetically pleasing to others, but for them to know that they are serious about their business. It is also a big reason why individuals let their customers know that things are handmade.
This little boutique was within a 5-minute walk from our hotel in Chiang Mai. Because it was so close to our hotel, we visited the shops in the area a few times. One thing that really stood out to us about these shops was that the owners really paid attention to how the product was displayed. The clothes were purposely placed and hung, which was not the case in most of the shops. Here you will see Nikki and I are very excited to be in this shop. We would become good friends with the shop owner in just a few days and convinced her to help us with this project.
Okay, I'm Haley, so what's your name?
My name is Bia.
Okay, and what store are we in?
Huh?
What's the name of the store?
My name shop, the Lovely Shop.
Yeah.
Welcome to come.
How long have you been open?
Now already 6 months.
6 months. Okay,
Yes.
yeah. And then what do you sell? Or what's your main thing?
Is ready date and bag and accessories.
Accessories.
Yes.
Yeah.
And cheap price. Can
Do you have anything else you want to add? Why Chiang Mai?
Because my country is here.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and I love my country.
Okay, come good,
Nice to meet you.
Bia explained that style is rapidly changing, and that is why she only buys one in each size and style. She knows where the clothing is being made, and she wants to support that community. The smaller stores have to stick together, especially since they're competing against larger stores like H&M and American Eagle. These stores are recognized as American style and are well idolized by the modern Thai. Though the global store can't provide a small business charm, these larger stores are challenging the sustainability standards for the better. Walking around the mall, we noticed that models would have blonde wigs and were quite tall, comparatively since the average height of a woman in Thailand is 5 foot. This made shopping in my size more difficult for me, and it made Nikki feel more welcomed. Another thing to point out is that the model's skin was white. We learned that people want to have more white pigmented skin. Workers who have blue-collar jobs will get more color than a white-collar job. This is opposite from American culture, where people spend money to go tanning. The outdoor workers wear long sleeves because it is more protective for the skin and is cooler when you don't have direct sunlight touching the skin. At the drugstores, you would see things like whitening lotions and antiperspirants because of this trend. Thailand was filled with many wonderful opportunities, like a ride in a tuk-tuk, a classic cuisine, and friendly people. Until next time, bye!